Hello, I am Puan Silvia. I'll make this video to share the story from my hometown in Indragiri Hilir. So, I tell you about this story. Let's go. Indragiri Hilir Regency is included in the province of Riau, Indonesia, and is dubbed the land of 1,000 torrents. In this area, streams are widely spread and rivers extend to almost the entire sub-district area. The largest river in this area is the Indragiri River, which originates in the Bukit Barisan Mountains, West Sumatra, and empties into the Berhala Strait, while the other rivers are only tributaries of the Indragiri River. One of the most famous tributaries in Indragiri Hilir is the Batang Tuaka River, which is located in the Batang Tuaka district. That said, the name Batang Tuaka River was taken from a legend that was popular among the Indragiri Hilir community. The legend tells of a child who disobeyed his mother, so that God punished the child for his iniquity. Follow the story in the legend of Batang Tuaka. Once upon a time, long ago in the Indragiri area, Riau, Indonesia, there lived an old woman with her son named Tuaka. They lived together in a hut located at the mouth of a river, precisely at the mouth of the Indragiri Hilir River. They do not have any relatives and possessions whatsoever. Even though they live in poverty, they still love each other. For daily living, Tuaka helped his mother collect firewood from the forest around their residence. Tuaka's father has long since passed away, so his mother has to work hard to support herself and her son, Tuaka. One day, Tuaka and his mother go to the forest around the river. They look for firewood to sell and to cook daily. After obtaining enough firewood, the two of them finally returned home. On the way home, Tuaka and his mother were startled by a loud hissing sound. "Mother, what's that sound?" asked Tuaka to his mother. "It seems like a snake hissing," the mother replied. It turned out that not far from them, two large snakes were seen fighting. It seems they are fighting over an object. "Tuaka, hide! There was a large snake fighting," Mother Tuaka said. Tuaka and his mother immediately took shelter behind a large tree. From behind the tree, Tuaka and his mother continued to see the two snakes wrestling and twisting each other. After the incident, Tuaka and his mother came out of their hiding place. Then, they saw that one of the snakes had died, and they helped a snake that could still be saved. After treating the snake, the next day, the snake disappeared from the house of Tuaka and left the jewel in the Tuaka house. Tuaka and his mother, amazed, then they looked at the permata. "Why did the snake leave its jewels, Mom?" asked Tuaka to his mother. "Maybe he wants to thank us because we helped him. We better sell these jewels and we use the money so that we don't live in poverty anymore," said Mother Tuaka, and Tuaka also agreed with his mother. The next day, Tuaka go to the city. Tuaka approached the merchant, then offered the jewels at high price. Apparently, the merchant was very interested after observing the gem. "Oh, how beautiful this gemstone! I really want to have it. The price you are offering is indeed high, but I will still buy it," said the merchant. "But the money is not enough, son. If you wish, you may come with me to take away the shortcomings," said the merchant. Tuaka asked permission for his mother to follow the person who will buy the gem. His mother allowed him. Then he go to an area called Temasek, where the buyer lived. On arrival at Temasek, the merchant paid Tuaka the money to buy gems. Because of this abundance of money, Tuaka forgot about his mother and hometown. He settled in Temasek. Several years later, he has become a wealthy merchant. He married a very beautiful girl. Tuaka's house is very magnificent. There are many ships. His life is filled with luxury. He don't care about his mother, who is poor and lives alone. One day, Tuaka took his wife to sail. Actually, Tuaka still remembers his hometown. However, apparently he was reluctant to tell his wife that in the village they had visited, his mother was still living in an old hut. He did not want his wife to know that he was the child of a woman who was very poor and old. Meanwhile, the news of Tuaka arrival was also heard by his mother. The mother rushed to meet the arrival of her son, who had not been heard from the news for years. Missing her child, Mother Tuaka boarded a small boat to approach the majestic Tuaka ship. "Tuaka, my son, I miss you very much," said Tuaka mother when he saw Tuaka and his wife on the magnificent ship. The wife of Tuaka asked him who the old woman. Tuaka was surprised to see his mother on the boat screaming for him. He knew that the woman in tattered clothes was indeed his mother, but he refused to admit it. He was very shy of his wife. "Hey, get that poor woman off my boat! You ignorant! How dare he claim to be my mother?" said Tuaka from the boat. Hearing orders from their master, Tuaka's men immediately drove the poor woman away from the ship. Mother Tuaka is very sad. She crying and pray, "Oh God, forgive Tuaka for disobeying me. Give him a warning to realize his mistake." Apparently, God heard Mother's Tuaka prayer. Suddenly, Tuaka turned into an eagle. Likewise, Tuaka's wife, she turned into a punai bird. The eagle and the hawk flew in circles over the river moon. The two birds there drifted, forming a small river that was getting bigger and bigger. The river was later named Tuaka River. Then the local people changed the river into the Malay language to become word, so that the name Tuaka River changed to Batang Tuaka. Since then, the area around the mouth of the river has been given the name Batang Tuaka, which is now known as Batang Tuaka District, which is part of the Indragiri Hilir Regency, Riau, Indonesia. The Indragiri Malay community, both in the downstream and upstream areas of the river, believe that this legend actually happened in ancient times around the mouth of the Indragiri River. If there is the sound of an eagle roaring during the day around the mouth of the Tuaka River, local people believe that the sound of the bird is an incarnation of Tuaka, screaming begging for forgiveness from his mother.